Yo, what is good, YouTube? Krishan checking back in with another video. The official competitors list for the 2025 Arnold Classic has been released, and we have a lot to talk about. So going through the list from top to bottom, we have Patrick Moore, Justin Rodriguez, Carlos Thomas Jr., William Bonac, John De La Rosa, Sean Clarita, Brandon Curry, Andrew Jack, James Hollingshead, Akeem Williams, Samson Dauda, and former Mr. Olympia, Derek Lunsford. And to me, Derek is the biggest surprise hopping into this show. Now, after losing the Mr. Olympia title and not only dropping to second, but dropping to third, I'm not surprised that Derek is jumping into this show. And this is the latest update of Derek Lunsford that you guys are currently looking at. And it's only been about 9 weeks since the Mr. Olympia, if I'm not mistaken, but I've already been very high on Derek going forward, just because this guy has an incredibly high ceiling. Yes, he dropped from first to third, but I would not count this guy out yet. Now, going into the Arnold Classic, it is going to be very tough to beat our current reigning Olympia champion, Samson Dauda, but at worst, I say Derek is going to play second at the Arnold. But I do like what I'm seeing from Derek, and I hope he is somehow able to challenge Samson at the Arnold, but not just Derek. I think it's going to be hard for anyone to beat Samson. I mean, the guy pretty much has everything, and he can still make improvements. But let me know in the comment section below thoughts and expectations for Derek Lunsford going into the Arnold. Now, speaking of our current reigning Olympia champion, he actually did a small guest posing recently. And we all knew that Samson was gonna do the Arnold, but taking a second to think, Samson did 2 Arnold Classics this year. He did the Romania Pro as well as the Mr. Olympia. He probably took a little bit of time off after the O, and now he's about to get ready for the Arnold. That's just really a testament to Samson's crazy genetics, and also, this guy's an absolute workhorse. He did 4 shows in 2024. 2 of the biggest shows in bodybuilding, and I guarantee you he will come in improved to the 2025 Arnold Classic. And Samson is a guy that's about 5'11". I've said this numerous times. The guys that have held the Mr. Olympia title for a long time have all been 5'10", 5'11". I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on Samson Dauda. This guy has seriously made improvements to the back. Conditioning is getting better year to year. Still not exactly where we want to see it, but is getting better, and the judges gave him the Mr. O title, so not everyone is chasing him. But if you guys can't tell, I'm excited to see what Samson is going to bring. And credit to Samson for not only having the best physique in the world currently, but by far the best poser in men's open. A little bit of Sean Ray right there. But again, let me know in the comment section below expectations for the current champ. I'm expecting him to come in and win the 2025 Arnold. Very early prediction. And still going through the list of competitors for the 2025 Arnold, I did want to talk about the man himself, Andrew Jack. And I think the Arnold is going to be a very important show for Andrew. Honestly, as long as Samson is Mr. Olympia, every show he's in with Samson is very important, because Andrew's highest placing at the Mr. Olympia is 5th. But he has the physique that's most comparable to Samson. And I think we all can agree it's not too crazy to think that Andrew could potentially jump from 5th place at the Mr. Olympia to the top 2. Again, he has the most comparable physique to the current reigning Mr. Olympia. But Andrew is going to have to get past Derek Lunsford first, and I believe there's going to be a bit of a task for him. But let's see. What do you guys think about Andrew? Early predictions before the Arnold. Now, the last guy I want to talk about in today's video off the Arnold Classic Competitors list is going to be none other than Carlos Thomas Jr., because I think he is a complete wild card going into this show. Very young guy, ton of potential, crazy muscularity, and also crazy shape. Conditioning is usually good, but we know that Carlos needs work from the back. And even though Carlos has only done 1 show as a pro, I believe he has top 5 potential going into the 25 Arnold Classic. Carlos seems to be very confident just from what I'm seeing online, and also he is working with Patrick Tour, one of my personal favorite coaches. But let me know in the comment section below early projections, guys. How do you think Carlos Thomas is going to place going into the 25 Arnold Classic? Now that we're off the Arnold Classic, let's talk about the mutant Nick Walker. And I'm actually very happy that the official competitors list for the Arnold finally came out, so people can stop clickbaiting you guys saying, is Nick doing the Arnold, when Nick has said 100 million times he's not doing the Arnold Classic. But here we see Nick Walker with his new coach, Kyle Wilkes. Excited to see the work that they're going to be able to do together. And since hiring a new coach, I feel like Nick has been a lot more active on social media. He somewhat got back to himself. He's posting a lot more, and he still has that same confidence. I'm pretty sure Nick still thinks he's going to win the Olympia. But there are a lot of people counting this guy out, not expecting him to come in and even be top 5 at the Olympia still. And we could arguably say that Big Steve is one of the people counting Nick out. That's someone you don't want counting you out, but excited to see what the mutant does under pressure. Now let's switch over to a recent update of Good Vito. Should be calling him Huge Vito at this point. Good Vito is currently sitting at 293 pounds, and just as a reminder, Vito said he will be competing in the Arnold Classic Brazil, the Pittsburgh Pro, as well as the New York Pro. So we're pretty much guaranteed to see Vito go up against some great competition next year. And I'm hoping next year is going to be a big year for the up and coming guys like Good Vito and Carlos Thomas Jr. because these guys have not been pros for very long, but could potentially be cracking that top 6 at the O. Maybe top 10, top 6 is a bit of a stretch. And I'm actually curious of Good Vito's body fat percentage, knowing he is currently sitting at 293 pounds. Speaking of body fat percentages, have you ever wanted to get an accurate body fat measurement at home? Lucky for us, today's sponsor Hume Health has us covered with their game-changing Body Pod. So the Body Pod is the world's first portable body analyzer, which uses 8 frequency sensors to deliver precise weight, full body composition, and heart health to advance your weight and health management journey. The advanced sensors embedded in the handle are able to scan your torso, arms, legs, and even heart in an accuracy of 98% compared to medical grade health scans. And one of my favorite features about Hume Health's Body Pod is actually the look of the scale. Black is one of my favorite colors, and it also seems to have a slight gloss over it. It isn't too bulky and is very easy if you need to take it for travel reasons. The Body Pod also comes with a free app that allows users to set goals and track their progress over time. But as far as in-app, one of my favorite features is the metrics breakdown, where you can see how much muscle you have in every part of your body. And as you guys can see, I'm at least standard or high all over, which is incredible. And of course, we want to take a deeper look past just the body weight and take a look at body fat and muscle percentage, because the body weight only tells a portion of the story. The Body Pod is great for tracking both body fat and muscle percentages accurately. But Hume Health is currently having a sale on their website, which is 35% off. If you add my code GOATFIT, you will get an additional 15% off. This code is valid for 7 days, and also it is HSA FSA eligible, so if you have insurance through them, you could potentially get a free Body Pod. And huge thanks to Hume Health for sponsoring today's video. And last but not least, I did want to talk about our current reigning 212 Olympia champion Keone Pearson. About 9 weeks post-Olympia, Keone is currently going through a health phase and sitting at about 218 pounds. As far as this year goes, I'm pretty sure the focus is for Keone to win his third 212 title, but he did recently say on a podcast that he would like to try to catch and compete against Samson Dauda before he retires. Keone has hinted it open numerous times, he just hasn't said when. It's only a matter of time. Now let's go ahead and wrap up today's video here with the archive of the day. You guys let me know in the comment section below, who is this bodybuilder? And as always, I hope you guys did indeed enjoy this video. And if you have not done so already, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. My apologies for the slight delay on the Arnold Classic Competitors list. I'm just returning from vacation. And yes, guys, it was a good one. But I'm Keone from Go Fitness. If you haven't done so already, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. That's it. I'm out.